All right, let's try to react to this dev blog, guys. Here we go. Let's see.
We're really excited to share with you. After we walk through those updates, our senior systems engineer, Morgan Madron, is going to take us through a Season 10 Matchmaker Retro and share some of our upcoming plans for Season 11. Let's jump in. A few developer updates ago, I talked about how the Overwatch community was on track to reach 100 million players. We're incredibly happy to announce that we've now passed that milestone. To celebrate and express our gratitude to all of you, as well as to do some good in the world, we're bringing back something that our community and honestly Team 4 has loved for years. The Pink Mercy skin will return on June 25th during Season 11 in support of the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Alongside the skin will be the new Rose Gold Mercy Skin Bundle. Within the Rose Gold Bundle are unique name cards, sprays, and icons created by Overwatch community artists
this is gonna
Overwatch
break the
Grandma
internet, dude.
and Angela Ziegler. Both the Pink Mercy skin and the Rose Gold Mercy Bundle will be in the shop June 25th through July 8th, benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Make sure to check out our blog to learn more information. This is a significant moment for Team 4 because we get to partner with you to support the things we all care about together. And now at 100 million strong, we can't wait to work together with you and this incredible foundation. Our collaboration with the community doesn't end there. We have partnered with 4 of your favorite content creators to cook up something we think you're going to love. There will be a community-crafted arcade game mode live at launch starting June 20th and running throughout the mid-cycle on July 9th. We have Emong, balancing tank heroes, Custa on mostly projectile damage heroes, TQQ with the hit scan damage heroes, and SK on support heroes. These 4 had some wild but super fun takes on our heroes. And to preview a few of their changes, Baptiste has donated some of his kit to Ana. Reaper's Wraith might sting a little when...
You know what's actually funny? Bap jump would be more balanced and fair on Ana than it would be on Bap. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, unironic. Like, if you look at Ana's kit and look at Bap's kit, like, I feel like this super jump would be more fair on Ana than Bap.
he walks past you. Orisa has a new ability, and there's something going on a little when he walks past you. Orisa has a new ability, and there's something going on with Hanzo's Storm Arrow that might be a little reminiscent of one of his former abilities. We hope all these things commemorate this moment and express our thanks for being on this wild ride with us. We have a little more to share in this update, though, so let me pass things along to my teammate Morgan to cover some of the systems
that was a joke, guys. It went over your head.
Hi, I'm Morgan Madron, and I'm a senior engineer on the Overwatch team. I'm here to talk about matchmaking, some of the things we learned from Season 10, and share some of the updates we're making to Season 11. In Season 10, we removed the old grouping restriction system and added a new system that separates wide and narrow groups so that they play in separate pools. In the narrow pool, we got significant wins in match quality. In Season 9, for example, 3 out of 4 ranked matches were with players within 2.5 divisions from each other. We think this is great. But the worst case was around 10 divisions wide. In Season 10, we were able to reduce this worst case down to only 6 divisions in the narrow pool. For wide groups, we expected that queue times would be long, but we've heard that you're feeling the pain that 2-stack queue times are too long. This is because we need to match every 2-stack with a 3-stack in the queue. The good news is, in Season 11, we're increasing the threshold for what we consider a narrow 2-stack, which we hope will better balance the number of 2 and 3 stacks in queue, and ultimately give 2 stacks a much better queue time.
Interesting.
For groups of 3 and 5 stacks, we're seeing an average of around 2 to 3 minute queues, which we're very happy about. For groups with extremely high MMR players and high ranges of MMR, we're seeing especially long queue times as well. These cases present some unique challenges for match quality. We want these matches to feel as competitive as they can, but we also want to balance that against queue times. We're making adjustments to the rules for narrow groups at the top ranks to try to improve this. We also continue to make adjustments to how the matchmaker handles the wide pool. We're still learning which factors of match quality are most important for these very wide matches, and finding where we can most effectively relax match quality to improve queue times. The team will continue to improve the wide experience, and we're working on new tech for our matchmaker that we look forward to sharing with you in future seasons.
So, interesting. That's a really hard problem to solve. So, interesting. I hope Morgan can figure out some cool stuff to make that work, because it is a really tough nut to crack, if you will. So I hope they can continue to improve that, because it is hard, and queue times at high level play have been horrible all season. They've been Overwatch 1 dead zone towards the end level bad. So I hope they can keep making it better, to be honest. Good on them, you know, good on them. Let's see what else they say.
We can't wait for you to jump into Season 11 when it launches on June 20th. As always, please continue to share your thoughts with us, and we look forward to the next developer update. See you in game.
You're never going to see my Cowboy Bebop.
Okay. So a couple big things here. One, I find it really funny that they're just bringing back old abilities. Which, you know, honestly, this iteration of Hanzo probably could have scatter and he'd still be mid. But Orisa Hall, interesting. What I will say is I thought nostalgia was just a drug. We'll see. I think at least, look, this kind of stuff, it's all nice. Like, I've never been like a huge arcade player or anything like that. I'm sure some people do. I know Pink Mercy will break the internet. That's a good thing that they're doing with that. I'm glad that they're doing that. But I'm curious how people will respond to the nostalgia abilities. I hope they respond well, since apparently 6v6 is all nostalgia. It's not actually a valid take to prefer that format and not have raid boss tanks on the map every game. Maybe if nostalgia goes well with that arcade mode, then maybe they'll consider the nostalgia of 6v6, because that's all 6v6 is. It's all nostalgia and rose tinted glasses. I don't know. To be honest, like, and this is just me personally, I'm not trying to hate on them whatsoever. Like, at the end of the day, like, most of this stuff, aside from the matchmaking stuff and Pink Mercy, I guess, doesn't really affect the core game that I personally play every day. So, like, I have a hard time caring about any of this. I would really like to see them add things that, like, you know, really change the gameplay loop of, like, the core game. And I'm really curious. I wish they would talk more about quick play, and I feel like quick play is so sweaty nowadays. I don't know. Look, a lot of this stuff is good. I think that's a good dev blog. I don't know, man. I don't know. I find it hard to be invested, because, like, a lot of this stuff doesn't affect the games that we log on to play every single day, you know? So hopefully they can look to at least acknowledge it at some point in a semi-serious manner. But we'll see. All right. Good vlog.